and the pointer. So you guys have 4 minutes pitching, 4 minutes Q&A. The timer will start when you start talking.
We are biopaths. We turn corn byproduct into menstrual dignity. Next. So, women path is a neglected problem and also a hidden waste. There's a big crisis among women around the world when 500 million people lack access, and they face a lot of stigma and bullying just because they use a pad. And not only that, the pathways consist up to 500 years of decomposition, and one pad can make up into 90% plastic. And just by knowing that, it makes a lot of women concerned. And also corn, especially in Taiwan, is on the burden without value. A lot of farmers in Taiwan actually pay for other companies just to get rid of the waste, or usually they just burn it. That makes a big fire hazard that creates massive environmental waste pollution. So we make a mutual benefits by addressing both corn waste and pad waste at the same time, in which we solve different SDG goals at the same time and also making benefits for women.
And to utilize our product, we utilize the whole part of the corn to make the pads here. Our corn prototype uses the main product, which is the corn husk, as the absorbent layer. Imagine a boiling water. And as you can see, not only that it works because it can absorb water, it can also absorb the same amount of water that is the same amount in the conventional pads. And to make it safe, we do not use any bleaching nor any synthetic dye, so there will be no irritation on the skin to use.
And you guys might wonder, why are we making this product? Is that pads already been solved, or there are already biodegradable pads around the world? But just let you know, we are not solving the problem about pads and corn waste at the same time. We, knowing that there are more than 8 million menstruating individuals in Taiwan, in which create a big market for our products. And not only that, this is an essential monthly product when you should buy it and you must buy it no matter if there's a pandemic or if people around the world stop going outside, out their house, or typhoon. And this is a global replicable process because no matter where you apply it, it should be the same. And this also allows flexible allocation in which we can confidently say that this is the product where we sell it not because we are creating a problem and trying to address it, but we are addressing all the... Okay, so yeah, inputs are agricultural waste, not petrochemicals, and we can confidently say that this can reduce a lot of logistical waste from vehicles and transporting process because there's a lot of corn waste and then corn field in Jiayi and Tainan that they should get rid of the waste. In which we provide women where they are because we already reduce the logistical and production waste. That means we can confidently say that the corn pads has lower cost than conventional pads that you see in the market.
And this is our impact.
Well, because the whole business part actually by another member of our groups, and he's taking responsible for the business. So
apologies for the time management.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. So now let's go for the Q&A. Who are your competitors, and why do you think you are better than the other competitors?
So for the competitors on the market, well, there's actually a lot of patch company in Taiwan right now, and you can see in the supermarket that we have maybe Cortex and well, Sophie, but both of them are actually non-biodegradable pads. And when I check their product, they actually consist more than 70% plastic and, well, a lot of different chemicals. Also, I can see very well that they import product from other countries and import it to Taiwan, in which when we make a survey, the cost is way higher than it should be. So the ratio between the quality and the cost that they have to pay is actually very unfair. And aside from that, well, because there's already biodegradable pads that was made in Malaysia and Singapore, but they also get the product from another place in the world, which made the cost increase because of the logistical and transporting costs.
I want to ask a similar question. But what's the difference between your corn pad and other corn pad? Because I know there is other pad that use corn as well, and also there is other options as well as like the menstrual cup or the clothes pad. Menstrual cup and clothes pad are more cheaper and also actually also promote the NGO SDGs. So what's the difference between your corn pad and other options?
So your option is saying medical pads and also corn pads, right?
Yeah, other corn pads also.
Yes, there are corn pads also, in which I think I saw one brand from Singapore that already made the same thing, but they lack the resources because you can see that the raw material they have to import it from another country because everyone knows that there's no cornfield in Singapore, right? But in Taiwan, there's actually a lot of cornfield, like you can see corn paddock and fields everywhere. And the waste is just massive that you cannot take it anywhere and you have to burn it. So our idea is that our manufacturing process will be right next to the cornfield, not importing it from anywhere else in the world. And also by addressing the medical pads that you just mentioned, I would say that medical pads that you see on the job market is actually not much cheaper. And also they can contain up to 90% plastic. And the cost ratio and the benefits that they receive is not the same.
Thank you for the pitch. I would like to ask, can you go to the customer segment presentation? I think you wrote that you would sell,
Next.
like to NGOs and this one. So how would you how do you plan to achieve your first customers? How do you plan to achieve your first customers? To put your product in the
The first
market?
customer, you mean menstruating individuals, right?
No, I mean if you want to make this how would you sell to your first set of customers? Because at the first time they would not know your product.
Yeah. So I think everyone knows that when you first strolling around the supermarket, what goes to your eyes is what having the cheapest price, right?
Time's up, guys, for the Q&A. Thank you so much. So now we just want to give you the informal feedback. From my notes, I think because you transform this from Canva to PPT, right? There are still a lot of formatting errors. I can see the bullet points is everywhere. And then I'm not sure, are you Biopath or are you fast? I'm kind of confused.
Sorry, we are fast. The product that we make as fast is the biopack.
Okay.
It's one of the product.
FAT means Fiber Alternative Sustainable Tea, in which is one of the main product that is made from the corn fiber.
Okay, and when you do the pitching, when you say about the problems and then you say the solution, I cannot differentiate if you say which one is this problem or which one is the solution. So when you talk about the problem, it should be more emotional, more sentimental. But when you say about the solution, it must be more powerful. Like, we are this, okay? We are Biopath, and everyone can say Biopath, because I cannot differentiate, are you the problem, are you the solution? I think that's from my
I agree with you, judging from the pitching side, I think it's more like what you did is more like a presentation in what I've heard than a pitch. So you have to be more convincing, especially for the judges. Not only your ideas, but how you present your ideas to judges is really important.
Okay, I agree with Eugene also with the slides part with the PPT. I think PPT can be more tidy from the color, positions, the font, and that's it.
And one more thing, that bullet points, I see that everywhere, like that's the graphics, and actually that kind of distracting, like I cannot see a lot of words and numbers. You see that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the formatting errors because in our original line it's very
Mhm.
blurry.
And by the way, if you guys hear the bell, please don't panic, okay? That's the one bell is just 3 minutes. You still have 1 more minute, okay? That's all. Thank you guys. Good luck.